Hi, Kathy Anderson here. Today I am going to show you how to edit this lower toolbar. So this will be a short tutorial here. First of all, we're going to log in. Wait for it. And next, what I typically do is once I'm logged in, I go to the home page, and then there's this customize button. So if for some reason you didn't see how I did that, I usually have more than one tab up at a time. But once you're logged in, you can just add a new tab and go to fultonchurch.org, and it automatically shows you this upper toolbar here that has the option. So once you find that, click on Customize. Sorry, my computer seems to be running on the slower side right now. So once we're over here, you scroll to the bottom and you can see these little edit buttons, okay? I'm going to click on, I'm going to add non-denominational church here. And so with that, I might play with it a little bit. So I'm going to try to add it. I think I'm going to try to add it over here. Well, that's quick links. Sundays. Let's see. But I want it to look even on the bottom as well. So that's another thing I'm up against here. So it makes sense to put it over in this category, but it's going to drag the menu bar that much down deeper. So let's start here, and we might try it a few different ways, okay? So when I click on it, you're automatically going to see what the title is and the message below. And so if I type here, non-denominational, it's going to show you what it's going to look like before you click Save. And right now I feel like it's kind of just hanging out there and it doesn't look nice. So even if we have to put it in a category where it doesn't seem to fit, at least it's still in the proper general area for something like that. I'm just going to see if I can add it below to get connected. I don't believe I can because this is it's a special widget with all the things. So let's see here. You know what? I'm going to try under Sundays. Let's see what it looks like here. Non-denomination. All right, and then we'll wait because it's thinking about visibility. I wonder if we could just tuck it up where that way it's not just hanging. Oh, wait. There it goes. Okay. That looks better. I'm going to put non-denominational. All right, I think that's the best we're going to do at the moment, and I'll get feedback and see if somebody wants it different. But I think it's important to have it somewhere prominent on the home page, and that makes the most sense having it down here. The thing is that if I add another section, a lot of times it doesn't put it exactly where I want it to go, and so that's why I'm just adding it to a section that already exists. Does that make sense? Like I said, just trying to make another short little get connected section to have right here. I could give that a go, but I'm going to leave it pretty simple right now and get some feedback and see if we want to keep it there. You know what? Let me just try one more thing. Let me see what it would look like. See, this is the hard part about this kind of a job, is that there's so many things that you got to kind of play around with. I'm going to come over here to quick links, and underneath just put we are a non-denominational church. See what that looks like. Okay. And you know what? I'm just going to highlight this, bold it, and even though that's not a quick link, I wonder if it would just kind of, we could probably even make that a quick link to explain what non-denominational is, if people want to do that. So I'm going to leave this for now. And when I'm ready, I'm going to run that by somebody so that we can link that somewhere. So when we're ready to link, I'm just going to go ahead and insert edit link. Okay? So yeah, I think I like it the best there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save and publish. And then it should show up as, I'm waiting for this to look like it's done saving, but I think it is. So what I typically do then is I just go to, I open up a new tab so that it's refreshed so I can see the home page. Scroll down to the bottom and there it was saved. Okay, so that's all I have for this tutorial. And I suppose while I'm on here though, let me just make a quick reference to, I don't really change the upper menu much. That's something that you can do. See these drop downs? You can do that on the, it would be, I haven't done this in a while actually, appearance and menus, I believe. And then this is what we have. So you have the home page. Nothing's connected with that. The home is just the home. I'm new. We have the drop down part of we believe, our values, passwords, greeting, what to expect. Okay. So when you hover, those are your options. Now, if you want to edit something or move it around, you can move it around by dragging and dropping. You can also relabel it. You can remove it. You can add a new one, but you need to have a page set up first for it to show up over here. So yeah, you can search for anything. I know I already have one for that, but you can see, like, you can search any title that you have a page already made for. This is the primary. This menu bar right here is called the primary menu bar. And this is a secondary, I believe is what they call that. Let's see on page, edit menu. Oh, here it is. New secondary. Okay. So if you need to edit something, let's say I accidentally spelled sermons wrong and you need to go and correct that, then that's where you would do that. Okay. Or if you want to add, delete, well, however you want to do that. Okay. One more thing I'm going to show you real quick since we're focused on kind of the home menu is changing this first cover picture. You're going to go to customize. and then click on this button here, and then images, header content, or header area, and then you're going to do the header media content. And then right here, you're going to add a new image if you have a new image. Pretty soon we're going to be switching into fall, so I'm going to probably, or somebody else, I'm trying to get other people trained who want to try this out, can create a graphic here, and I usually, I go to canva.com is the graphic design studio, per se, that I use. So you would add that image, or if you want to reuse one that's already here, you can do that as well. At some point, and I do have one on file, but there might be, you know, church cancellation at some point during the winter time, so that's a good thing to have on hand to be able to change. Now when I click on it, it's going to show you what it looks like before you hit save and publish, okay? I'm going to go ahead and click this one back. And the other thing, here's what's tricky about this custom page. I've noticed that if I just change it here, it doesn't change all the pages actually. So once you're done hitting that customize button and saving and publishing, we're going to go back to all pages. And then home page, and then the M home page, okay? For some reason, you got to go the extra mile and change the header cover photo this way as well. So you're going to scroll down to the bottom, and then you're going to click on whatever picture you want, and that's going to be the one that shows when you're clicking on the home page, when you're clicking on the mobile home page, okay? So you need to do that for the home page. Go back to all pages, go to home page, so there's 3 places you need to save that hero header cover picture, however name you want to call it, and you have to change it 3 places: the customize button, the home page, the M home page, and then you always save each one, okay? I wish it weren't that complicated. I want to say in the very beginning, before we had the M home page created, that we just changed it under customize and it worked just fine, covering everything, every single page. But what I was finding is, as I was clicking around, when you get into the heart of the website, not everything was changing. There were only some things that were changed. So by changing all 3 of those, the whole menu across the board gets updated, okay? That's really, really important, especially if you're going to cancel Sunday school or church or something for inclement weather, because you want all your pages to change. And I just realized I've never seen this bar here before, or this one, so I'm a little concerned. But I'm not going to put that on this video. Just trying to show you an example of some things. So yeah, we'll go back to the home page now. Okay, so that's all I have for this video. Basically, how to edit the bottom, how to manipulate the menus, and how to manipulate that cover photo. So hope this was helpful to you. If you have any more questions, I'm always available. But yeah, all right. Well, you have a great day. Talk to you on another video. Bye now.